Warning: the following show features foul language and crappy opinions said either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, the Riff Report and the producers must insist that no one attempt to repeat any vocabulary or shoot any malort featured on the show.
Welcome to the Riff Report, the dimmest corner on the internet, where we talk about all things punk, metal, alternative, anything loud, anything after hours, because I totally missed saying that. We've got a fun little thing for y'all. I gotta adjust my camera again, because I fucked it up. The fun thing today is we're picking our top 10, granted that's me and Ryan picking 5, hardcore tracks of the 2010s. The last time we did this was metalcore tracks of the 2000s. So now we're going to the next decade, but with hardcore tracks. And I guess Ryan thinks my list is a very loose definition. I think he's wrong. Let us know in the comments, please. But for right now, we are going to dink it. Let's get ready, Ryan. And I'm going to dink with y'all. Oh, and we're going to sink it, dude. Let's get a little buzzed. Hope you all enjoyed a drink with us. Oh. And have some fun with us as well while we talk about this. Tell me I'm wrong, please. I'm in hardcore now, dude. I'll fucking fight you. I swear to God. Yeah, right. Fuck it.
Bring it on.
Fucking rapscallion. Yeah. So we're picking out. We're gonna swap off every other song. I'm gonna start us off, and we're gonna list off 10 hardcore bands for y'all to listen to, or you've already listened to them and you agree with us. First up, I've got the song Golden Fate, Water Break by Alpha Wolf. I think it's fucking heavy. I think it's a good hardcore track. I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong, Ryan. What, you ever... I mean, you listen to Alpha Wolf. Shit, man. They're a hardcore band. They're like... They got some thrashy. They got some more grindy, whatever. But Alpha Wolf's fucking sick, dude. I love them.
Yeah. Well, I'm just now listening to this song for the first time.
Uh-huh.
But
I'm just saying.
It's...
If you like Knocked Loose, you like Alpha Wolf. I think they go hand in hand, all right?
Okay, so that is fair. But I will say, I don't really think that Knocked Loose is a hardcore band anymore.
Okay.
I think they used to be.
Right.
Well, many ages ago.
Right.
But they have since given up their hardcore.
Man, they got oh no, it was Turnstile. They got a Grammy, not Knocked Loose.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm turning that up.
No.
Yeah,
Knocked
exactly.
Loose was on television, but
right, exactly. Right.
But yeah, they're more of like I consider them more deathcore than hardcore these days.
Hell yeah.
They don't really have like the conceptual hardcore aspects as much.
Right.
And I think Alpha Wolf is in that same boat. This is the most hardcore I've heard these guys, but I still think it fits in the deathcore.
Let me tell you this. Look at their artist page. Look at their last fucking album release, Half Living Things, and tell me that's not a hardcore band. They got a fucking boombox and a guy with a hoodie on the fucking cover, dude. That's hardcore as shit. All right?
I mean,
There's
fair,
subgenres.
but
That's fine.
yeah.
All right.
No, I'm not. I won't talk shit. This is hardcore and is a solid track. Tyler.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear, dude. All right.
I know.
Also, I just
I
saw
know.
them and they're stuck in my fucking brain. So, get over it. Sorry. Yeah,
That's
go
cool with
ahead.
me.
Come on, give me a track that
cool with me.
tops that. All right. Come on, let's hear
Okay.
it.
Will do. I'm going to start us off strong. I'm mixing things together.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with, and this is gonna piss. If there are any legit hardcore fans out there that are listening to me right now, I'm gonna piss you off. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. So, my first track is Self Destruct by Kubla Khan TX. I know fucking people get upset, say these guys aren't hardcore, say that they're basic, they say that they're coworker music. That's a bit of a stretch.
A little bit of a stretch. They would not enjoy this.
No. I think my coworkers would be pretty pissed if I put this on.
I can count on one hand the amount of coworkers who would probably listen to the song with you, and on this hand, I'm throwing up 2 fingers. Exactly right. It's myself, and it's Mr.
Josh.
Bossman. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Bossman, but
No,
he's not
he
a
doesn't
coworker.
count.
He doesn't count. Exactly. Josh will get into it for sure. I agree with that. That's it.
I've seen Kubla Khan live with Josh. So
Right. Me too. It was sick. Yeah.
I think he would be down.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, dude. This was like still. I wanted to go earlier than this, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, it just gets the earlier back into Kubla Khan that you get, the more basic it gets,
Right.
and not from a sense of like musicality or anything like that, but like all of the songs kind of sound just like hardcore songs.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
It was with 2019's Absolute that I feel like Kubla Khan really like came out of their shell and like figured out what would be turning them into a success in the future.
Yeah.
I struggled here because I really wanted. I was fighting between Boom Slang, The Truest Love, and Self Destruct here, and I ended up going with Self Destruct because it's their number one played song on Tidal for a reason. It's a damn good song.
Right.
I can't argue.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
All right, you proved me wrong, and yeah, you picked the penultimate hardcore song. Who's out there? All right, hell yeah.
There's more to come. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you're gonna make me look like a real fucking idiot. That's the thing, though. Between these 2 top 10s that we've done, you definitely threw me a bone on the last one and chose metalcore, and I love that. Thank you, sir. You definitely helped me out on that one. That's why I gave you this one. You're a hardcore guy. I get that. You're wearing the fucking hat. This is what you're into. You know what I mean? It's awesome. You're wasted, bro. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Next up, track number 3, my second track. I've got the song Dead Wrong by Terror. This is probably like the only song on my list that I'm sure you can agree with. It's a pretty good hardcore fucking track.
This is a solid track, buddy.
Exactly. This comes from Keepers of the Faith. What fucking year was that out? 2010. So I'm starting off the fucking decade with this song.
Yep.
And I gotta say, this has become slowly becoming one of my favorite Terror albums. I actually have a shirt that kind of showcases Keepers of the Faith. I haven't worn it around yet. Because honestly, it's too fucking. It's a bright ass fucking yellow. some black text, whatever, but it showcases the Keepers of the Faith mindset. You know what I mean? Keeping
Hey man,
hardcore
just
alive.
own
You
it.
know what I mean? It's
Just
cool.
own it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting there. You know.
You will. Yeah, I know you will.
I'm getting there. All right, just baby steps, bro. All right. But yeah, dude, it's just a solid fucking track. Like I said, you know, it's a classic hardcore. These guys have been around for a while. You know, I'm starting to discover more hardcore music and everything, and I don't know, the more I listen to this kind of music, the more I get into Terror. Like I just kind of feel like they set the bar. You know what I mean? They really gave us what we needed, and just the whole mindset behind it. I love that. You know, they're trying to keep the legacy alive. You know, they're trying to make sure people are included. Like people understand. Like hardcore. Honestly, hardcore isn't for everyone, but it's for everyone. Like just come on in, go hard, throw some bows, two-step a little bit, drink some beers, have a great time. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for. We're here to enjoy good music, some good, hard, tough, heavy music, and I love Terror for that. So that's why I had to include this song on the list.
No, I love it. Funny enough, I actually had the track Keepers of the Faith on my list.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
And I took it off.
Nice. Well, you know, that's cool. We didn't need a bunch. We didn't need all Terror all the time. You know what I mean? I appreciate you giving that one to me. Thank you, sir. That way I don't look like a complete fucking idiot with the rest of my songs. So, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I got something fucking hard for you to check out now.
All right.
Next track I got is, hold on, I'm gonna find out the year. I'll let you guys know the year of my tracks before I get into them. From 2014, we're going with a track called Pretty Low off of the album Pretty Low by Expire. This track, I fucking love this track. I love this band. They have quite a few fucking pretty good albums, dude. Pendulum Swings, Pretty Low, and With Regret. All three albums are fucking solid. It's pretty clear that these guys are not a band anymore. But I love these guys. They're so fucking good. This is like when you said you wanted to talk about 2010s hardcore.
Right.
This is exactly what I thought about because all of their shit is in the 2010s.
Right. It's perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. This is fucking, it's hard. It goes hard.
It does go pretty hard. I'm listening to it right now. And yeah, you understood the assignment with this one. That's for sure. I'm going to be real. So because I'm not as well versed in hardcore, I had to go through and look up, like, I went up and looked on Wikipedia. I looked up hardcore bands of the 10s. And I'm going to tell you right now, one of the bands that showed up on a list of hardcore bands was the Dead Milkmen. And then I realized it was like hardcore punk. And I was like, you still don't get it. Like, no.
Yeah, the internet doesn't know what hardcore is.
Exactly. So then I had to, from that point, when I saw that, you know, I saw a couple other bands on there that I was like, I don't agree with this at all. I moved away from Wikipedia. I looked up some shit on Reddit, you know, so I just wanted some community input, you know. Yeah. And I was able to find a couple of other great bands. But then I looked up on YouTube's AI. I was like, just make me a playlist of hardcore songs from the 10s. And I'm going to tell you, 60% of that list was knocked loose.
Trash. Oh.
20%. Oh, yeah. Oh, haha, got you, bitch. 20% of it was Turnstile. And the last 20% was, fuck, who the fuck was it? I'm not going to be able to find it, but it was some...
Probably none of it was from the 2010s either.
No. And I was like, all right, can you give me a list, but not include Just Knock Loose on this? And then I was able to find a couple others, but yeah, I just need to listen to more and get more into the specific genre and not just the sub-genres, because we got some grindcore, we got some hardcore, we got post-hardcore, we got all that. I just wanted some straight vanilla hardcore, and YouTube was not able to deliver for me, so I had to do a little more research. But speaking of that research, got a track by a band that I've only just kind of gotten into, and it's specifically because of the Hardlore podcast. The next song I have is Become a Machine by Harm's Way. Thank you, Bo. I appreciate that. I wish I got into these guys a lot earlier and had a chance to see them, anything. For one thing, I love the fact that they're from Chicago. That's super cool. So they're local for us, but Harm's Way goes fucking hard, dude. I think the first time I got into them was that whole meme thing. The where they took the video of them playing live, and the guy fucking, you know what I mean, getting into the vocalist. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
But, and they're playing like
so
SpongeBob or something. You know what I mean? It's the perfect meme format. That's how I originally got into Harm's Way, without listening to Harm's Way, and then getting into Hardlore and everything, Colin and Bo. I wanted to actually give their bands a chance, so I started getting them in a little bit, and then unfortunately, you know, after Bo passed, I really got into Harm's Way, and they've been a staple for me for a little bit now. So this is from the album Posthuman that had been released in 2018, so we're a little bit on the tail end. You know, there was a couple songs that I was looking at. This is the one I ultimately chose, but there was that. I don't remember the. I can't remember. I've had a couple drinks, so I don't remember the next one. But these guys are perfect, I think, for hardcore. You know what I mean? Heavy, tough, just fucking some fast, some slow, but that slow doesn't lose the power. You know what I mean? That's what I love about hardcore, is like when they slow things down a little bit, you're not done.
More powerful.
You know what I mean? You're not fucking done. Like fucking you're probably about to bleed in that fucking pit. You know what I mean? So
when shit slows down in hardcore, that's when people get fucking hurt.
Exactly. Yeah. Here in metalcore, in our little camp, you know what I mean? When things slow down, you're taking a break. You're gonna go.
You get a little break.
Yeah. Exactly. You're gonna move out of that pit. You're gonna fucking, let me listen to this chorus, you know, fucking whatever. No. In hardcore, people are throwing legs out. You know what I mean? They're fucking
whipping bodies.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I'm glad I finally got into Harm's Way and have given them a shot, and I'm glad that they're a part of my fucking normal playlist now. So it's pretty cool.
Agreed. Well, this is a good time to plug in for you, Tyler, and for any of you watching. If you're trying to get schooled on hardcore music, you can check us out on Tidal. Search the Riff Report with Ryan and Tyler.
Yeah.
You'll find my playlist called Ryan's Hardcore, and it has 210
Jesus.
My favorite hardcore tracks.
I should have just looked that up. I should have just gotten on Tidal.
You should have.
Damn.
Unfortunately, looking into it, some songs have been taken off of Tidal, it seems.
Okay.
All of the End It songs, which I don't know, is that a bad thing?
Right.
Given what we're going through today.
Exactly.
And then we're also missing Speed, which sucks because I love them.
Yeah. I also love Speed.
But yeah. But you can you can check that shit out. There's a lot of great tracks on there.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, go check it out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna give you my next track. And the best part about this is it sucks because in today's day and age, I find it hard to talk about these guys because we're always talking about them. They're all fucking on commercials. They're winning Grammys and shit. But I'm going to talk about the real hardcore band, Turnstile.
Okay.
And that is their track, Real Thing, off of 2018's Time and Space. My favorite album by these guys. This is like the last little bit of Turnstile that you get while they're still hardcore. It's that transition era where they get to head into the Glow On era, the
Right.
Grammy era. And not that shit's bad. I love Glow On. I love Never Enough. But it's just they're not hardcore records.
Right.
But Time and Space is a hardcore record, and this track is awesome.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been in a Turnstile for a little bit. Before their transition or whatever. I feel like Time and Space was about when I got into them, but I don't remember the album art. It could have just popped on playlists and everything, but it's pretty
Nonstop Feeling was a good one.
Okay.
Step to Rhythm is a good one too. I mean, yeah, all three before
Right.
Glow On are good.
Hell yeah. I'll have to check out some more of those, but I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just a little blinded from them being so popular in the zeitgeist, winning their Grammys, Glow On, and all that. It just, that's it.
I don't blame
I
you.
could see, it's not. They're not bad records, but you could tell like they got a little more corporate. They got a little more popular. They had to try and put out music for the rest of us. You know what I mean? So it's good. But that's for a long time, about as close as I got to hardcore was these last couple albums by Turnstile. So, yeah, it's just easy listening for normies. So, yeah, definitely. I popped that track on for sure, and I've got that on my own list now. So when I want to get into some more hardcore, I got it available. You know what I mean? So it's a good track for sure. All right, let's see. We've got 3 tracks each?
Yep.
There we go. All right, we got a couple more for you guys. Let's see. The next one I'm picking is a little more crossover-y. I had 2 choices, and I knew one of them was kind of wrong because it's definitely crossover, but I threw the song Vultures by Power Trip on here. Cause hey, gotta give Power Trip some love. And like I said, as a guy who hasn't been in hardcore as long, I have a very loose definition, and to me this seemed appropriate. So that's a good song. It's about all I gotta say about it. It's fast. It's kind of heavy. You know what I mean? The other track that I was gonna pick was, fuck, I don't remember the name of it, but it was Municipal, and I figured that one was a little off track. You know what I mean? A little more thrashy. So, I'm pretty sure it was Born to Party. That's what I was gonna pick because I saw that live.
Yeah,
and it was awesome. But I needed to rein it in a little bit. So, I figured Power Trip was a nice middle ground. You know what I mean?
I'll allow it. I'll allow Power Trip on any playlist because they're fucking amazing.
Right. I'm gonna be real. I was also thinking about Executioner's Tax, but I don't know.
That's
I didn't know
definitely
if
not
you
hardcore.
all right, whatever, man. It's fine. I
It's
just
all
love
right.
that
It's all
song.
right.
That's fine.
You picked a great song. Um, you picked a great power trip song to pawn off as hardcore.
Exact. Thank you. I appreciate that. So
Yeah.
it's a good one. This one came out. Let me see what it was. What the fuck album was this on? I see it on their little compilation, Opening Fire. That's the one
Yeah,
I
it's on
pulled for
Opening
the.
Fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Municipal Waste is gonna fuck you up. If that's not hardcore, man, what is? All right. I'm just saying.
Municipal Waste is gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. I'm listening to Born to Party right now. I'm not listening to Vultures. I'm that buzzed right now. Let me get back to Vultures. I'm sorry. All right. It's a good song. It's great. All right.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Agreed. Yeah, they get honorary hardcore band of the day. Power
Thanks.
Trip.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see. Next up, I got one. I bet you thought I would save for last, but I'm not. I'm throwing it in right now.
All right.
And that is, we can't go unrepresented without some knocked loose in this fucking
What are we
game.
doing, man? Come on. I knew
can't
you were
let
going
them
to.
go.
I had to let you have that, dude. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before you even talk about this song, I'm sitting here.
You
I'm
don't even
looking at this
like-
camera right now. I'm looking at this camera. Let me go ahead and finish. I'm looking at this camera right now, bro. I'm looking into your soul. I'm looking at you, Jordan. I picked fucking Ryan texted me earlier and he's like, "What are we doing for after hours?" And I'm like, "Dog, we're doing top 10 hardcore tracks." And you know what I did? I did not pick Knocked Loose. So I'm here to spite you today. I couldn't do it. That's all I got to say. Ryan, take it away. What Knocked Loose track did you pick?
Yeah, you wanted knocked loose, but it was all out of spite.
I thought about it, but I couldn't put it on there. There was one song specifically that I was going to put on here, but I didn't.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit before this, but you were going for a laugh track song.
Yep.
And while I think that's a good album, I went as close to 2020 as I possibly could because that's my favorite Knocked Loose. But I went from 2019's A Different Shade of Blue. I went with Forget Your Name featuring Keith Buckley of Every Time I Die and Many Eyes. This album is the start to the Knocked Loose that I would grow to love. This album is amazing. The follow-up EP to this, A Tear in the Fabric of Life, is still to this day one of my favorite pieces of work. And then everything after that is fucking amazing as well. But yeah, dude, fucking Forget Your Name. So good, dude. It starts off that fucking
that's a good riff,
dude.
And we're reporting on it right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And then towards the end of the song, when Brian and Keith are doing vocals together, fuck. Ooh-wee. So good. I know you're trying to find it.
I just found it. I got to the last minute.
Yeah,
and a half.
Like 220.
Right. Well, I've got Keith's part going on right now at about 2 minutes, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they come in together, so good.
That's pretty fucking hard. If I've ever heard a hardcore track, it's pretty good.
Yeah. There's another track on this album that features Emma Boster.
Okay.
Which is also really good as well. But I got to give it to my guy Keith. He's holding it down tight here.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was an awesome track. Dude, you know hardcore, and that's for sure. It's a good fucking song. All right, I'm giving that Emma Boser track a listen while I give you my last hardcore track of the evening. This is a band, Mind Force. I've only just kind of gotten into them. There's been a few songs that have been showing up, but this is from their album Excalibur. Let me go ahead and get that back up. But yeah, the song is entitled Smother My Foes. If I've ever heard a hardcore track name, that's one of them. All right. I don't know. It showed up on my little AI YouTube fucking playlist where I was like, "Can you please help me find some hardcore tracks?" Because I'm a little metalcore baby, and when I heard this track, I had to put it on here. This is a pretty solid fucking track. Starts off, you got a nice little riff going on. You got some drums, and then what is it? Where was that? I just had it. About 20 seconds in, dude. They start hitting you with that hardcore, dude. They're fucking fast. They're heavy, dude. Fucking, let's fucking go, dude. I'm throwing these guys on the fucking the old list, subscribing, and I just love that. I love swords. I think Excalibur is a cool thing. I love that they named an album about that. If I can be so shallow, I just love that fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm super pumped and excited for you. That one, you threw this on the list, but two, you now know who Mind Force is, which, dude, these guys are legit as fuck. This would be very inapplicable, but their 2022 album, New Lords, is
hell yeah,
so good. So good. But yeah, unlike Power Trip, I'm gonna let this pass quite a bit more than Power Trip.
Okay.
This is technically a crossover thrash band.
Right. Yeah.
But they lean more into hardcore than they do thrash, whereas Power Trip is like all thrash.
A little more thrash, right? Exactly.
But these guys definitely.
When I think of hardcore, just thank you for giving me so much grace. But when I think of hardcore, I think of fast, I think of heavy, and that's ultimately why I didn't pick like Power Trip or some stuff like that, because I know it, it's more thrash. But like, I kind of feel like they go a little bit more hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like, there's definitely lines that you can cross and end up more in the crossover, more in the thrash kind of end. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of the hardcore bands I've been getting into, like, I don't know, are a little bit more fast, are a little bit more chuggy. They got some good riffs. Yeah. So. Hell yeah. Dude, I gotta take a fucking screenshot of this because you just died for a second again, but it was your camera included, and we're still stuck on the best fucking. This is probably gonna be my screenshot for the episode. Hold on. Oh, no, you still got the fucking picture up. I'm gonna give you a minute to try and figure this out while we're here. But yeah,
yeah, I lost your.
Oh, did you? Okay, because I lost yours, and you've got. When you were scratching your nose, bro, that's where we ended. But let's see if you. Nope, you're still not back up. Let's try this. All right.
Neither are you.
I know. Dude, we're at the last. Okay, hold on. I see on Discord we're talking. All right. OBS is updated a little bit. Go back to this. All right. All right. Hell yeah. Sick. All right. We're back. We're live. All right. Sick. Let's go.
we're still
Yeah.
lagging a little bit, but that's all right. We'll make do.
Sick. All right. What's
All
the
right.
last track, dude? You get the 10th
No.
track, Ryan. What are we doing? What do we got?
Hell yeah, dude. We just disconnected for a minute and then
Yep.
reconnected. All right. Fucking. All right. So this is gonna be the only double feature here. I'm pulling a track from Harm's Way because gotta represent Chicago.
Gotta give it to
We
them.
gotta give this one out to fucking Bo. Rest in peace, bro. What would we have done without you?
Right.
This one, it was hard because I have another song in mind that I would prefer to use, but unfortunately, due to bullshit licensing, um, they don't have it on title.
Dang. Okay.
So I couldn't pick it,
Gotcha.
but it would have fit in the timeline. The song that I originally would like to have picked, that I think you should all go listen to, is from their album Rust, and that is the first track, Infestation. Um, it's a fucking killer track, so good. But that's not on title, so I can't fill out my playlist that way.
Okay.
So unfortunately, not unfortunately, it's still a fucking killer track.
Yeah.
I had to go with a different one, and that is from their album from 2018, Isolation. I went with the song Isolation, which was also a hard thing for me to do because there are plenty of other songs on this album that I would have liked to pick as well.
Oh,
But ultimately, I had to go with the title track. It was so good.
had to. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I'm pretty sure Infestation was the other song I might have picked from Harm's Way, because that was one song that was already pre-downloaded on my YouTube. So me looking at that, I was like, all right, obviously I've listened to this before. And then I listened to the song, I was like, oh yeah, I've heard this fucking song.
Yeah.
I gotta say this, you're not wrong for picking Isolation for this fucking this top 10. Like, this is a solid fucking track.
Yeah. It's fucking good as hell.
Right.
Like I said, it ultimately my favorite track by Harm's Way is Infestation,
Hell yeah.
but not on there. So I'm not gonna let that slide.
All
I can't
right.
have an unfinished playlist.
Right.
So I went with Isolation. Still a fucking killer track.
Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta say, just as a little aside, like their fucking album art for Isolation, it's kind of cool. Just grabbing that rat dude and the fucking cloud of eyes. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
dude.
You don't. I'm not saying you don't see that a lot, but I feel like in hardcore bands, like they kind of get like a little niche, like they stick to certain visuals, and this is not one of those. But I kind of like that. It's a
Yeah.
solid fucking album
I,
art,
th-
solid fucking album. Great song that you picked.
I think for the most part, other than their first album from 2007, Imprisoned, I think the rest of their albums don't really look like hardcore albums.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Rust, I'll give you. That's a hardcore album. If I saw that, I would guess that. You know what I mean? But Posthuman, not really. Common Suffering, their most recent, definitely
Yeah.
not. Yeah. Maybe
Isolation,
Reality
like we were talking
Approaches, but Isolation, I would not guess that. Oxytocin,
No.
maybe. But
I
yeah.
don't even see that.
This was released in 2006. We've got let's see. It looks like they're more popular. Let me see if this is even. I don't even know if this might be one of those where somebody else happened to gauge, because I'm listening to this and this is like an elder almost fucking playlist, like, so
It's probably not them.
that's what I'm saying. But yeah, when we get to reality approaches, that tracks. So
Yeah.
hell yeah. It's a solid way to
yeah.
end the fucking top 10 though. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for us, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of which, this is a little side news, but I just saw on Instagram, I saw a post from Colin that Hard Lore is back.
Oh, cool.
Sometime this week. I can't remember when it is, but he's bringing the podcast back and we'll feature some special guests. It's yet to be announced, but I'm sure it'll be good. So
yeah.
I'm excited about that. I don't think things will be the same without Bo, but
right
at the same time, like, dude, they were just hitting their stride. That was such a good podcast.
Yeah.
It would be a shame to miss out on that.
Right.
Due to unfortunate circumstances. So I'm happy that Colin's gonna keep moving forward.
Yeah.
I'm sure Bo would have been perfectly okay with that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Hell yeah. Sick. I was a little worried about that for a second, like if we were going to get any more hard lore or not. And I'm going to say this, I would not blame Colin for not wanting to do it. Now, I would love to see more Colin in the sense of, hey, if you did something else, you know, you made a new platform, you did a new format, you did something else, I would have totally understood, because that was probably rough to have to decide between continuing or not. But I feel like Bo would have loved for Colin to continue what they were doing with Hard Lore and not give it up. You know what I mean? They had already put in so much work. Do it for Bo, dude.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean? So it's cool to hear about the fact that they're doing that. Colin's doing more. You know what I mean? And trying to keep that alive. So hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love how the article that I had found about that, the video that was attached was Hard Lore plus Drain. That's sick. I love that. So, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, there you have it. We got 10 tracks that Tyler and I think, well, I mean, technically we said it's the top 10, but Tyler gave me like a solid 10 hours notice, if that.
Right.
Not even that.
Not even.
So I didn't think that hard into it. Here's 5 dope ass tracks that I think are really good.
Hell yeah. Sick. And 5 that I think are close enough. You know what I mean?
Well, hell yeah. I had a great time talking about this.
Right.
Like I said, if you want to know more about hardcore music and the shit that I'm into specifically, check out our title. You can find Ryan's hardcore playlist on there, featuring over 200 of my favorite hardcore songs. But for now, I'm going to ask you, subscribe everywhere we are on the internet, at the riff at the.riff.report on Instagram, where we don't do a whole lot, but if you want to DM me or send me funny shit, that's a good place to do it. I post some shit from time to time. Need to get a lot better about doing that, but haven't yet. The most important is on YouTube. Please, at the Riff Report News on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell icon in the corner, whichever corner that may be, and you'll get notified when we release new episodes, which is every Wednesday at 9 a.m. or earlier. for your releases, band drama, artist news, and tour announcements. And then every Friday at 6 p.m. for After Hours, where we do stupid shit like this. And we're really just entertaining ourselves, but hopefully we're entertaining you at the same time.
Exactly.
But for now, stay loud, stay angry. We'll catch you in the pit.